The villages are getting developed. You also have high-rise buildings in the villages. Hello, my friend. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. According to the time you are watching this channel. This is Uncle Dan channel. Just arrived back in the village for the Christmas festivities. So before even arriving at home, I received some chapatis here from my friend here called Mwise. So this is a Christmas gift for me before I even arrive at home. Thank you, thank you. So that's a photo of my dad, my mom, both great. As we are cooking chapatis here, this is what you take for lunch. And this is what is most common in the villages. Everywhere you go today, this is exactly what you find. People cooking chapatis as a way of celebrating Christmas with their loved ones. And here in the villages, we don't usually use the gas. We use firewood as a fuel.
Nini sasa? Mama.
Say hi. These are my brother's kid and his wife who is doing the cooking. So the food is ready. So what you can see here, this is a stew. It's made of it's a mixture of peas potatoes, and some meat. We also have the chapatis there. Very nice chapatis. So this is our lunch. Let's dig in and then enjoy Mama Stacy's cooking. Very nice, very, very nice. So this is a sugarcane plantation. So this is the kitchen. So as you understand, as I explained on another video, in the villages we don't have the modern kitchens. We usually have a detached kitchen. So this is where you light the fire to do the cooking. And you have 3 different pots where you can light the fire and do the cooking. Those are avocado fruits. So how did you spend your Christmas holiday? So basically, what happens in our villages, and mostly in Africa, not everyone, not everybody, and like in many homes in Europe, here in Africa, not everybody who believes in celebrating Christmas. We have people who have different beliefs. We have traditionalists. We also have Christians who also don't believe in celebrating Christmas. They are not in agreement that 25th of December, that is the date when Jesus was born. Yet they are Christians. And a good example is a religion called SDA, the Seventh Day, or the Adventists. Those one you mostly find them in the eastern side of Kenya, and also in the western side of Kenya, in the sides of Kisii, Nyamira counties. So most of those believers, they don't celebrate Christmas, yet they are Christians. Probably you can also compare this one with the Jews of Israel. That's where Jesus was born and raised. But the Jews also don't celebrate Christmas. So they are different groups of people. So Christmas Day, Christmas Day is just like any other day to them. So you have the traditionalists. You have those Christians, as the example I have given of the SDA. But still we also have other Christians, they believe in it, but they don't find any reason of celebrating Christmas. So where do you belong in those three categories? So another thing, maybe I can explain a bit. Christianity was brought by Europeans here in Africa. That is around 19th century. And before then, most of our ancestors, or most of our grandfathers, grandmothers, they all had their own beliefs. So when the Europeans came, they managed to change them, and they were baptized. And later on, they accepted Christianity as a way of life, as a way of believing. So later on, in the recent times, there are some groups which have come up, and they are fighting too hard to reclaim the traditional way of worshiping. That is worshiping exactly the way our earlier ancestors were doing it. So currently there is a lot of war between Christianity and the traditionalists. And this has led especially to many men leaving the church and going back to their former way of worship. So the community I belong in, the Kikuyu community of Kenya, East Africa. So their traditional way of worship, they were praying to their god called Gai, and they believed the god, or their god, was living at the top of Mount Kenya. So they used to pray raising their hearts like that, both hearts, and facing Mount Kenya. That is a traditional way of worship of the Kikuyu community. So they also believe in God. What we can agree, all African communities, they believed in God and they worshipped in different ways. Our prayers, the Kikuyu community, were mostly done under a mogumo tree. And the story we usually get from those who left us, mostly the prayers were usually answered immediately. So what we can agree, they too believed in God. So what Christianity brought It is the aspect of faith in Jesus Christ, but not faith in God. All African communities, they believed in God, the Creator, but they worshipped in different ways. So what was brought by the missionaries is the aspect of Christianity, and probably to say the Trinity, bringing Jesus Christ in the equation, and also the Holy Spirit, then the God the Father. So that is what was introduced by the missionaries in the 1900. A bit history of Christianity in Africa. Those are the beautiful sceneries in the village. This is corn or maize, as we call it around here. So around our village, as we explained in our previous video, we do small scale farming, a mixture of different cash crops. So you find maize, beans, potatoes. And also we do the avocado trees farming, but we major on tea farming in this region. These are arrowroot reefs. There's a plantain. What we call around here is bananas. Is that a huge avocado, the rock one, the ordinary avocado tree, a huge one. So basically the war between Christianity and the traditionalists continues in the most parts of Africa. People are fighting to go back to the traditional way of worship. So not very sure whether this will be possible, whether they will win this war, as Christianity is already deep into all African or to almost African communities. Al Quran channel. So we add our video here. So my friend, kindly subscribe, share and like. We are around 18 videos now, but on the side of the subscribers, not doing very well, but also not doing very bad. We are around 28, so kindly help us by subscribing and sharing and liking, so that you can be able to grow this channel. So see you later. Bye. Those are tea plantations. This is the village at night. So the villages are getting much development. We have my friend Kamau there.